Before we can meaningfully classify threats in this way, we need to elaborate on each of these categories. Let's start with identity spoofing. The pictures in the slide tell us two stories. As you can see, in the real world, obtaining a false ID is not a problem. The picture shows a bazaar in Bangkok. The competition in this business is strong. The order is filled on the spot. Going about the streets of Bangkok, you can become a Harvard graduate, a qualified diver, or an airline pilot. Unusual requests are done within 30 minutes. The picture below shows identity forging as it's done in the virtual world of the internet. This is a profile of someone claiming to be John Davidson, an author of a blog and the user of a LinkedIn profile. The thing is, he's not John Davidson. His name is Marcus Murray. He used a fake identity to prove how easy it is to impersonate others on the internet. How can you fake your identity? It's not only impersonating somebody else. You can come across a spoof website that looks just like the real one. Thanks to programs that can download a website as a whole, it's not complicated. The downloaded index.html file contains the local version of the website. If we then send the file to our own server, we have an exact copy of the website that we can manage all by ourselves. Another way is to impersonate the victim's friends in emails. Very often, this is how spam messages get circulated. Such messages are no longer general, but highly personalized. For example, the subject may read, "Hi Martin," and the signature could be, "Regards, Caroline." We can also try to deceive technological security solutions using stolen certificates. We've already mentioned that you can't completely trust technological solutions. Internet certificates have been repeatedly stolen and used to sign malicious software. The national census of 2011 could have become an opportunity for identity spoofing. You could take part in the census via internet. To sign in, you had to give your full name, social security number, ID or driver's license number, place of birth, or your mother's maiden name. The thing is that, as we know, such information is widely available on the internet. ID numbers and social security numbers are easy to obtain if a person owns a business or is a business partner. A full name is widely available. The mother's maiden name is harder to find, but sometimes you can find it in the social networking profile. All of this has made it very easy to impersonate someone's identity. It's interesting, though, that you can't file a yearly tax return via the internet, even though there is no possibility to fake the data here. If someone filled out the form using personal data, there's no way we wouldn't know that, unless we weren't going to file a tax return that year. The solution wasn't implemented in the case where it would have been safe, but it was used in the case where the risk was much greater. All the greater because virtually anyone can change somebody else's password using the person's personal data. The census application stored passwords as plain text. Anyone could call the census call center, give someone else's personal data, and the consultant would tell the password. This is one of the direct threats connected to identity impersonation. No one should have the chance to read your password, even the application that stores it. Very often, we use the same password for many accounts and systems. So when somebody obtains a password, they can get access to many services such as email clients or computer systems.